What's up guys, Kennedy12 here, and welcome to another tier list video. That's right, doing more of these. I had a lot of fun making the first one, so I decided to make another one. I told y'all I had another idea in mind, then after that I don't really know where to go from. After this one I don't really know where to go from here, but I'm sure I'll think of something else after this tier list. But here's something quite different from what I did last time. This is Dragon Ball Saiyan transformations. Not just Super Saiyan, it's pretty much every major Saiyan form that a Saiyan has ever gone through. Maybe occasionally transformations that other characters can do as well, but it's mostly Saiyan transformations. So this is another thing I don't show off much on my channel. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. It's the one that I grew up with in a way, mostly by playing video games. Like, video games are largely how I got into Dragon Ball. But I've been getting more into the other stuff lately with Dragon Ball, like the anime, and most recently the manga. I definitely want to buy more of the manga. I've kind of joked to myself, one of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to buy more Dragon Ball mangas. So I can actually thinking of buying, like, you know, the original Dragon Ball manga, and more Dragon Ball Z, more Super. I'm missing some Super mangas, and I'm missing some Z's. Don't have any of the original ones yet. But anyway, this is all Saiyans. All Saiyans all the time. All of the Saiyan transformations. 1, 2, 3, 4, Rose, Blue, God. Pretty much every major transformation that a Saiyan has gone through throughout the entire series, canon or non-canon. With a few exceptions. There's no, like, you know, Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, or anything like that. None of that Super Dragon Ball Hero stuff. This is just all OG Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super. So what we have here is we've got Legendary at the top, which is for the Saiyan transformations that I absolutely love the most. They're the most iconic to me. They're the ones that I enjoy the most. They're the prettiest to look at. They're the coolest. You know, all that. I love them. Super Duper goes for Saiyan transformations that I also really like. Maybe not iconic, but maybe are just some of my personal favorites anyway. Cool for the Saiyan transformations that I do like, but are not like, oh, super wow. Oh, that's amazing. It's legendary. Untapped potential for Saiyan transformations that I feel like could have been better, but also could have been worse. And Filthy Monkeys for the Saiyan transformations that I don't really care for, which is honestly not going to be a whole lot because I'm not really negative that much as, like, anybody who knows me is like, I'm not entirely negative with opinions like this. Like, I don't have a lot of negative things to say with most topics. Like, even with the Smash Ultimate tier list last time, the other characters I didn't like were Hero and Steve, and they just weren't for me. That's just why. But anyway, again, I should once again say this disclaimer. This is all strictly my opinion. Please be constructive with your comments if you're going to leave comments on what this tier list is like. Like, agree to disagree, as always. And without further delay, let us begin. I believe I'm going to try to go in order of when these transformations were introduced in the series. So we're going to start with the Great Ape transformation, Ozaru. And I will put it in cool, I suppose. I mean, it's nice, where it's pretty much like the Saiyan equivalent of a werewolf transformation, of course. They turn into big giant apes when they look at the moon and they cause destruction everywhere. They got the mouth blasts and all that. And I like the whole idea of how certain Saiyans can actually control themselves in Great Ape form, like Vegeta and Nappa, although Nappa only uses it in the games. He never actually uses it in the anime. It's just Vegeta that uses it in the anime, where he's able to actually control himself. I could have never allowed myself to be taken over by the primal mind. But yeah, the Great Ape form is a classic. Admittedly, it's a bit boring compared to what we have coming up later, but it's still a classic. It's part of what makes Saiyans Saiyans, you know? And sometimes I like other folks miss Saiyans having tails, because it's just kind of neat to see Saiyans have tails, and it's one of the reasons why I love another transformation that we'll get to later. But until then, yep, that's the Great Ape form. Next up we have Super Saiyan, the original, the OG Super Saiyan. Legendary, obviously. You really obviously must include the original Super Saiyan at number 1, or at least at the top. It's super iconic. It helped Dragon Ball just like ascend to new heights. It's super popular. It's one of the biggest things Dragon Ball is going for. It's probably like the first thing people think of when they think of Dragon Ball, at least to those who don't really know as much about it. And the moment where Goku first becomes Super Saiyan is super iconic. You got Frieza killing Krillin in front of Goku, and Goku just finally snaps. He's supposed to be the pure-hearted, good-natured Saiyan, and he just explodes in rage and becomes the legend. And he's just a completely different guy after that. Well, maybe not a completely different guy, but he's live now before I lose my little reason I have left, or whatever he does to Gohan. Yeah, it's very much satisfying to see Goku give Frieza his just desserts as a Super Saiyan after everything that Frieza did throughout that entire saga. It is Super Saiyan, definitely an iconic transformation. Super cool, classic. I should actually mention this. I think the first time I actually saw the scene where Goku turns Super Saiyan, I saw it in Budokai. Like on PS2. Like I saw the cutscene of it, and it was kind of underwhelming because Goku doesn't actually scream in rage when he becomes a Super Saiyan in that game. He just kind of like it turns on like a light switch in a way, which is actually more true to the manga, really, because I just saw in the Dragon Ball Z manga, Goku doesn't actually scream in rage when he becomes a Super Saiyan. He just turns Super Saiyan just like that. Like I was just saying, oh, I won't let you get away with this. You'll pay for that. And it's just. It's not like whatever. Apologies to headphone users, by the way. But yeah, Super Saiyan. Dragon Ball wouldn't be the Dragon Ball that it is today without Super Saiyan. Admittedly, it's not as important now as it used to be. Like pretty much everybody can become Super Saiyan. Go Tenitons. Cauliflower. Okay. But it's still great, and it should also be worth noting that Vegeta and Gohan also get iconic Super Saiyan transformations as well. And even Broly does. Broly in the Super movie. I like to think of that as regular Super Saiyan and not maybe exactly the legendary Super Saiyan form that he has. I don't know, it's a different kind of Super Saiyan, but it's still Super Saiyan. But I love that transformation, and I love, actually in the Broly movie, I do love how they actually take Super Saiyan more seriously. It just kind of fell to the wayside for a while because, you know, Super Saiyan Blue happened. And then in Dragon Ball Super Broly, they actually take the time to make Super Saiyan just as big a deal as it was before. Like with Vegeta's first transformation, and Broly sees him and he's like, oh. And yeah, that's a pretty cool transformation Vegeta has in that movie of Super Saiyan. I love that movie. Anyway, enough with Super Saiyan. We got to go one level further. Actually, not yet. We still got a few others. We have Ascended Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Grade 2, which I will put in cool, I guess. Maybe I'm just putting it there because I'm biased towards Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite Dragon Ball character, and he's pretty much the only character in Dragon Ball that uses the Ascended Super Saiyan form. Goku briefly uses it, but he's only like powering up to Ultra Super Saiyan. But yeah, I do like Okay, yeah. It pretty much is only because of my bias towards Vegeta that it's in the cool tier. Because it just doesn't really get a whole lot of screen time. It only shows up for the, this form only shows up for the fight with, Cell's second form, so doesn't really get a whole lot of spotlight, but it's cool. It's cool to see Vegeta just completely wreck Cell, and Cell just complains and complains like, I want to be perfect, I wanna. Look at me, I'm just like something like Dragon Ball Z Bridge Series. But he definitely complains when Cell's one of those characters that definitely complains when things don't go his way. It's like, if only I had my perfect form. I want to be perfect. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think I will put it on that potential. I'll put my bias to Vegeta aside and put it on that potential. And I'll put it there. I just put it there because of its lack of screen time. Like I said, it only shows up on that in that one fight with Cell, and then it just completely disappears after that. The same can also be said for Ultra Super Saiyan. Bleh. Actually, yeah. Sorry, Trunks. But yeah, this Super Saiyan transformation is pretty much useless. Like, it never wins any fights, and it only shows up briefly. Like, Trunks only uses it and I almost said Super, but he doesn't. Yeah, actually he does use it in Super. But, like, its weaknesses are completely obvious. Like, it's just way too bulky to do anything. Because of all the muscle on it, it makes the user incredibly slow, and that's just no good, especially when your opponent's like, you have an opponent like Cell who's just so fast. And, like, Cauliflower briefly uses it as well in the Tournament of Power, I remember. She's like, oh, you're scared? This is the best form, or whatever. And Goku's like, oh, no it isn't. You're tiring out easily, that form is way too slow. And she's like, urgh. I don't know why I made that noise, I'm sorry. But yeah, Ultra Super Saiyan, meh. I mean, I guess it looks cool, and it was a cool moment to see Trunks power up. Probably like my favorite moment with Ultra Super Saiyan is when Trunks actually brings it back in Super. He uses it against Vegeta, and he uses it to actually fake Vegeta out. Vegeta's like, why are you still relying on that bulky transformation? You insult me! And he goes to attack him, and it's like, yes, he fell for it, and he powers back down to Super Saiyan 2 or whatever. So, if nothing else, you can at least use the form as a good way to fake out your opponent, but otherwise, it's pretty much useless. So, yeah. Alright, and next up we have Super Saiyan 2. I won't watch this anymore! You know what? Just because of Gohan's initial transformation, it gets super duper. Like, admittedly, it's the Super Saiyan transformation that probably not a lot of people will remember as much, at least after its initial outing. Like, its best moment is definitely when Gohan first becomes Super Saiyan 2. He uses it against Cell, he finally snaps, he finally gives Cell his... he finally gives Cell what was coming to him. It's definitely satisfying to see Gohan just completely wreck Cell. But the thing is, after the Android saga, Super Saiyan 2 pretty much becomes irrelevant. Like, in a way, because Goku gets Super Saiyan 3 off screen, and Super Saiyan 2 is only used like here or there after that. Like, Goku uses it a few times in Super, but it's not very often. He uses it against Zamasu, he uses it in the Tournament of Power. I mean, Super Saiyan 2 is just kind of... yeah, it's kind of forgettable. After Gohan's thing, like, it fell out of the spotlight pretty quickly, let's just say. Like, it had its time in the sun, and then it quickly just ducked out of the sun after the Android saga. But obviously, Gohan's initial Super Saiyan 2 transformation is iconic, and that's good enough to make it... actually no, we'll put it in like, the more I talk about it, the more I'm thinking, I don't know, Or maybe I will put it in. Well, okay, yeah, I'll put it in Super Duper, but it'll probably be at the bottom of Super Duper by the end of this. Just because of how much it decreased in relevance over time. Like, even the original Super Saiyan is still relevant, especially after the Super Broly movie. Oh wait, actually just forgot. I just noticed I forgot a transformation. We forgot Kaioken. I'll put it in Super Duper. I think it's pretty cool. I like how it's the idea of how it's a power multiplier. It's got the weakness with the stress it pulls on the body, and Goku is able to use it pretty effectively until he gets Super Saiyan. Like, he uses it against Vegeta, uses it against Frieza, maybe briefly against the Ginyu Force. Not really. I think he just showed off. He's just showed off Kaioken to Captain Ginyu, and then Ginyu was like, "No, it can't be." Wah! But I think Kaioken's a pretty iconic Dragon Ball form, and I love the red tint to it. I think the red tint on Goku looks really cool, especially in some. Well, I don't know. I mean, I just think it looks cool. Kaioken is nice. It's a simple transformation, and it's nice, and I like the whole idea behind it. I do wish Goku actually taught Kaioken to other people and not just kept it to himself. I just think it would have been cool to have the likes of Vegeta or Tien or Piccolo use it. I think that actually would have been pretty cool. I mean, that's not entirely necessary, but it would be pretty cool. But yeah, Kaioken's cool. Alright. Next up, we have Super Saiyan 3. I guess I'll put up. Cool, I guess. I do really like Goku's first transformation with Super Saiyan 3. I think that's really good. It's really memorable, especially with the music and his speech of like, "This is to go even further beyond." Okay. But Super Saiyan 3 just has that weakness of the stamina drain. Like, you can't really use it very long, and that's pretty much why it's only in the cool. I do like the long hair thing. I wonder what Radix would look like with Super Saiyan 3. I'm pretty sure there's like fan art of it, or like maybe Super Dragon Ball Heroes has done it before. But I bet Radix's hair would be ridiculously long in Super Saiyan 3. The lack of eyebrows is a bit weird, but I mean, it helps it stand out more at least. And I like how in the Raging Blast games, Broly and Vegeta get the form too. I'm a sucker for. Y'all know me, I already said Vegeta's my favorite character, so I like that he gets to use Super Saiyan 3 in those games. I think he pulls off the look pretty well. I think it looks cool with his Blue Saga outfit and everything. But in canon, as far as we know, it's only Goku and Gotenks that do it. Pretty much Goku and Gotenks. I don't think anybody else is Super Saiyan 3 besides them. And it doesn't really, much like Super Saiyan 2, it doesn't really stay relevant for very long. Like, it stays around for a bit longer than Super Saiyan 2, because Goku uses it throughout the rest of the Buu saga. Like, he either shows it off or he uses it to fight Buu. And he does use it to fight Beerus briefly as well, and he also shows it off very briefly in the Tournament of Power. And does it very briefly in GT as well. And it's a cool transformation. It has a very cool introduction, very cool theme song. It's just the stamina drain thing that's the problem with it. But otherwise, it's cool. Alright, next up we have I'm trying not to go out of order. Oh, Gohan's the unlocked potential thing. Potential unleashed, whatever. Uh, sure. I guess I'll put it in cool. I don't know. I guess it's alright. Just Gohan. Gohan's best transformation to me is his Super Saiyan 2 in his tween form, his kid form. His initial Super Saiyan 2 transformation against Cell. But I do like his introduction as the ultimate Gohan, as he was commonly referred to for a while. It's like, no, I'm here to kill you. And it's cool how he gets the form back in Super. He's finally able to be relevant again. But yeah. Like, it has a nice, serious look to it, and I do like I like what it does for Gohan's character. He's able to become serious. He's able to stay in the fight and become serious. So maybe a little cocky sometimes, but I mean, it does good. It does good for Gohan. And it's nice to keep Gohan in the story. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm tempted to put it in untapped potential, but at least it helps Gohan catch up. Yeah, there we go. Helps him catch up. Alright, so let's see. Do I do GT now or do I do Super? Probably GT, because GT technically came first. In that case, Super Saiyan 4! Actually, no. The Golden Ape first. Which... I just think it's kind of lazy. It's just a golden version of the Great Ape form. I think it's just a way to. I mean, admittedly, I have seen very little of GT, so I don't really have much to say about it. But as far as I know, it's just like a golden version of the Great Ape form, and not really much to it otherwise. So it's kind of a lazy color palette reskin. Maybe there's more to it than that, and I know it leads into Super Saiyan 4, which is, well, okay, yeah, might as well go ahead. Super Saiyan 4, boom, love it. I love Super Saiyan 4, one of my favorite transformations. Actually, might even be my favorite transformation. I just really like the look to it. I love how it pays tribute to what Saiyans used to be. You know, they're pretty much monkey men. It's like this form pretty much combines Super Saiyan with the Great Ape form, or it's like the closest thing to it, or it's like Super Saiyan 3 with the Great Ape form, maybe, because it's got like the wild hair and the wild long hair. And I think Goku and Vegeta look really cool as the Super Saiyan 4. I've seen like Vegeta use it before in Dragon Ball Heroes. He looks cool. Gogeta's one of the most iconic Super Saiyan 4s. With the red hair. He got red hair before Super Saiyan God came around. I think out of all the Super Saiyan 4s, Gogeta's probably the one I like the most. Because at least like in terms of design, I think his design is the best. And Vegeta would probably be second because of my Vegeta bias. Him in those leather pants. And I like Vegeta's hair in Super Saiyan 4 as well. I think that's cool. But yeah, I think Gogeta's the best looking Super Saiyan 4, and I do really like I like how Goku earns it, how he's like on a rampage at the Golden Great Ape, but then Pan's like, "Come back, Grandpa! Come back, you must come back!" And she starts crying, and Goku's like, "Wait, what am I doing? I'm destroying everything. I'm going to destroy what I love." And then he becomes Super Saiyan 4. And pretty cool. It's the best thing about GT, which I'm not one to talk because, like I said, I've rarely seen GT, but I know I would definitely like to say it's the best thing about GT. And it's better than Blue, but we'll get to that later. Way better than Super's main transformation. GT's main transformation better than Super's main transformation, spoiler alert. Super Saiyan 4, really cool looking. helped make GT stand out, and I like how it's earned, even though like they do have to put some. It does seem like kind of a cop out to just like Vegeta uses the Blood's wave generator that Bulma builds so that he can become Super Saiyan 4. He's like taking, which is I guess is a way of taking shortcuts. Which is, you'd think Vegeta of all people wouldn't be the one to do that, but at least he's still able to become a Super Saiyan 4. He rocks the look. Like I said, I love him as a Super Saiyan 4. He looks pretty sweet. Alright. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4, probably my favorite Saiyan transformation. It'll probably be at the top for the rest of the list. Alright, next up we have Super Saiyan God, which I will also put in Legendary. I think it's probably the best transformation post Buu Saga, like post Z era, even though Battle of Gods is technically a Z film. But it pretty much takes place in the era of Super, so I consider it like a Super era transformation. In a way. But yeah, Super Saiyan God's my favorite. Probably my favorite transformation in Super. Maybe it's not. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I'll have to think about it more later, but I like the look to Super Saiyan God, how it makes the character look pretty calm. They've got like this calm and peaceful look in their eyes. They're still pretty serious, but still looking like peaceful at the same time in a way, you know? Like it's got like I like the red color to it, the red hair color. And I like how they get the slender build too, it helps them stand out, and it makes it a great parallel to Beerus, how Beerus is all skinny too. Like Super Saiyan God made its introduction fighting Beerus, and pretty good fight. Even though it drags in the Super anime show. Oh well. But yeah, Super Saiyan God. I definitely really enjoy it. Very nice. I like not only do I like how Goku looks, and I love how Vegeta looks as well. Vegeta looks amazing as a Super Saiyan God. I'm very much glad that we finally eventually got to see him in action in animation form in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. We finally got to show it off there, even though he already showed it off in the Super manga. And I like how he looks in the manga as well with the Super Saiyan God form. I've been reading the Super manga recently, and it's pretty good. And I definitely like when Vegeta pulls out the Super Saiyan God during the Goku Black arc. In that manga, it's very nice. Vegeta rocks the Super Saiyan God look. Arguably, he rocks that more than Super Saiyan 4 to me. That might be like one of my favorite looks from. It's in my top 5 of favorite Vegeta looks. Definitely. But yes, Super Saiyan God. Great. Probably the best form of Super possible. Anyway, Super Saiyan Blue. I will put it... Cool. And I'll put it probably... yeah. Yeah. I guess there. Super Saiyan Blue is just, I don't know, I mean, compared to Super Saiyan 4, it just seems kind of lazy. Like, it's just a blue palette swap of Super Saiyan. The only thing that really changes is the aura and the blue hair. And I like the introduction of it, at least in the Super anime. Like how when Goku first powers up the Super Saiyan Blue in front of Frieza, and the aura cracks away to reveal his Super Saiyan Blue form. I think that's a cool visual. I like that. And I do like, you know, the whole the scream echoing and stuff. Whenever they turn, well, at least when they first turn blue, it feels more like the power echoes in a way, you know. And I like how in the Broly movie the form has a darker shade of blue as opposed to like the lighter shade that they use in the anime. I think it looks better that way in the Broly movie with the slightly darker shade of blue. But really, it's just like design-wise, it's kind of bleh. It's just more or less a palette swap of Super Saiyan, but I still enjoy it enough. Like, I like the color blue itself, so I'm willing to give it a pass on its design. And another thing that's just kind of meh about Blue is how it's earned. Like, it doesn't feel earned. Like, Goku and Vegeta pretty much earned the transformation off screen. There's like no big road to it. I mean, you could say the same thing about Super Saiyan 3 as well, and Super Saiyan 2 to an extent. And besides Gohan, but like, Goku and Vegeta get the form off screen, so it just doesn't feel special. It's like they come back to fight Frieza, and it's like, hey Frieza, guess what? We got a new form. Boom! Oh! Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, just Super Saiyan with blue hair dye, like Frieza says. That's kind of weird. Like, yeah, it's just a bit disappointing, especially considering what Super Saiyan God did. Super Saiyan God just felt fresh. Like, it's just such a simple design. I mean, more to it the more you look at it. But it's still like really cool the way Super Saiyan God was. I definitely prefer God over Blue. I just think it's cooler. More to it than Blue. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, probably my least. Actually, no, I wouldn't say that's my least favorite transformation in Super. This is probably my least favorite transformation in Super. Super Saiyan Rage. I'll go ahead and yeah. I think I don't know. I mean, it's not like horrible, I guess, but it just feels weird to have Trunks have a transformation like this, just exclusive to himself. Like, I like how it has both a blue and yellow aura. It just helps it stand out a bit more. And for a while, he's got like the Broly eyes. I'm just gonna call them Broly eyes. I don't care what y'all say. And the hair is pretty much like a slightly crazier version of Super Saiyan 2. And the whole thing with his, like, he gets more muscles, but then he doesn't. It's just, that's a bit weird the way that works to me. I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like Trunks at least should have gotten maybe Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan God instead of this Rage form. I also wish Trunks could have stayed a while after the Goku Black arc instead of just going back to his timeline to live with himself, but oh well. That's a story for another time. Whenever I decide to do something like that, or if you ever decide to, well, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, yeah, Super Saiyan Rage, meh. Just doesn't really amount to much. Doesn't really, like, it just looks too off to me, the way it works and everything. And I just felt like Trunks could have gotten God or 3 or even Blue, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's, whatever. Anyway, luckily we have a much better Super Saiyan transformation next. Actually, this came before Super Saiyan Rage, but I just decided to talk about the Trunks one anyway. Super Saiyan Rose! Yeah, which probably, like, I have a soft spot for Super Saiyan Rose. Probably because I love Goku Black. Goku Black's one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. He's definitely my favorite villain from Super. And, you know, actually, Super Saiyan Rose has my favorite aura, probably out of any of the Super Saiyan auras. Super Saiyan Rose is my favorite aura. I love, like, the violet, purple, pink. Like, it's a mix of violet, purple, and pink. Red, purple, pink, or a violet kind of thing. It just looks so cool, and it fits Goku Black really well. And like, it fits, like, it's a transformation that's like tailor-made for Goku Black. He wears it like a boss. He knows he's a boss. He's like, I am the breed apart and divine. My very being towers above all. Like, he wears it very nicely. Perfectly fitting of Goku Black. Probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite transformation for a villain. Yeah, for a villain. Favorite villain transformation. Besides maybe Cell's perfect form and Frieza's final form. Yeah. love Super Saiyan Rose. I think it deserves more attention. I hope they actually make it a transformation Xenoverse sometime, or Xenoverse, however you say it. I think that's one of the only transformations they're missing now, or at least the ones that you'd think would get more attention. I don't think anybody would get like a Super Saiyan Rage transformation, or Ascended Saiyan or anything like that. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have Super Saiyan Rose as a transformation sometime, but that's a story for another time. Super Saiyan Rose, a beautiful color, very nice. A beautiful color, as he says. What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful? I actually almost forgot about this one. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I did forget about it. I'll put it in cool. I do think it's cooler than regular Super Saiyan Blue. I like the mix of I love the whole idea of Goku combining one transformation with another. I believe there's like a filler arc in Z where he combines regular Super Saiyan with Kaioken. I think it's like in the Otherworld tournament or something, but I've never really seen that for myself. But I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And in Universe 6 tournament in Super, he combines Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue. And I think it actually works in Super Saiyan Blue's favor. It helps it stand out a bit more. I like how it gives the tint on Goku there with the red, still gives him the red tint. It's just nice to see Kaioken come back, because I think Kaioken is like a really fun transformation, and it's great to see it come back in some way. It's kind of a shame that the Super manga actually doesn't have it. Like, it's exclusive to the anime, but it's fine for the Super manga to not have it. It doesn't need it. Still nice. I definitely like it more than regular Super Saiyan Blue. But this is probably... Actually, no. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I will do this one next. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved. That's right, I forgot. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan is the official name of Super Saiyan Blue. And I hate that. I think that's a stupid name. I think Super Saiyan Blue is at least a easier way to say it. Speaking of which, with Super Saiyan Blue, like in the manga, they completely skip. In the Super manga, they completely skip the Resurrection F arc. So Goku and Vegeta are in the Super Saiyan Blue off screen, and it just feels like, really? Like, okay, new transformation. Alright. Hi. It's just... What? Why? It just doesn't feel... Super Saiyan Blue just doesn't feel earned. At least compared to most other Super Saiyan transformations. But yeah, Super Saiyan... I call it Super Saiyan... I call it Ascended Blue. Or I guess you could also call it Super Saiyan Royal Blue. I'm biased. I'm going to put it... Yeah, I'll put it there, I guess. Yeah. I'm biased towards Vegeta, as always. This is what I feel like Super Saiyan Blue should have been. I think Super Saiyan Blue should have looked like this. If Super Saiyan Blue looked like this, I think it would have been better. Like, it's got the irises of God, and it's got, like, I think it has a better shade of blue. It's, like, more shiny looking. I like how it calls back to Vegeta's Ascended Saiyan form with having more muscle on it. And I like its aura. It's just more, like, sparkly, and it's got, like, a darker shade of blue. And it's also exclusive to the anime, because I'm pretty sure Vegeta doesn't have this form in the Super manga. I haven't read that far in the manga yet. I am in the process of reading the Super manga, but I haven't completed the Tournament of Power arc yet as of me recording this. I hope to get the manga volumes that I'm missing for Super and continue reading the manga, because I am enjoying the Super manga. But yeah, Vegeta, Ascended Blue Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Royal Blue, what the heck? Whatever name you give it, I like it. It's a guilty pleasure. Some might not like it. Some might think it's just kind of meh. But I mean, I can see people not really liking it, but I like it mostly because it's Vegeta, and I'm biased with Vegeta. It's basically what, like I said, it's basically what Super Saiyan Blue should have been at the end of the day. This should have been the form after Super Saiyan God. I think if that was after, if this form actually came after God, then people might actually be a bit more forgiving of it. I don't think people would like this more than God, because I do still think that God is better looking than everything. He's got a better look to it, and it's better build up and stuff. I do like Vegeta's, how Vegeta achieves the form. He remembers his promise, the promise he made to Kappa. He remembers how much his family means to him now. It's like, I will fulfill my promise. I will win for Universe 7. Yes! It's a nice moment. I like it, and I like the music in it too. Vegeta's my boy. I love Vegeta. Anyway, next up we have Ultra Instinct. The signed version first. Pretty cool. I guess I could call it super duper. This is the transformation that broke the internet when it arrived. Has such a simple design to it. It's just a silver orb with silver eyes and got the irises to it. Excuse me. Yeesh. Excuse me. But Goku uses the form really well. I love how he's just, everybody's attacking him, he just doesn't care. He's just like walking towards Jiren, and he's got like Topo attacking him. I think Dispo attacks him too. I hope I'm saying the name right. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing the name. But yeah, this transformation broke the internet when it came out, and it's easy to see why. And I love the moment. Probably my favorite moment with this transformation is when Goku uses it against Kefla in the anime, when he prepares a Kamehameha, skates over Kefla's candy cane beam or whatever kind of beam that was that she was using, and just shoots her right in the face with it. Super awesome finish. Very nice. Definitely my favorite moment that comes from Ultra Instinct Sign. And I do also like how Goku's pretty much silent for most of it, and he only gets, most of the time when he uses the form, he's only completely silent, but then he's like, Aah! And you hear a bunch of screams at once, and it's just like, whoa! You can tell he's super powerful with this form, and it's not even the complete version of the form. This is the complete version of the form, Mastered Ultra Instinct. Do I put it in Super Duper or do I put it in Cool? I guess I'll put it in the top of Cool. Yeah. I don't think this gets as many iconic moments as the Sign Ultra Instinct does. But I do think I do like the look of it with Goku having the silver eyes and the silver hair. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's. Yeah, I guess Sign does look better, but it's not the mastered form doesn't look too bad. And I do think his fight with Jiren is really cool. With Jiren going full power and they're going all out and everything. Goku gets to waste Jiren after Jiren tries to attack his friends. Anyone who hurts my friends is gonna pay! That was a pretty cool moment. But I do, at the end of the day, still think that Sign is a better version of Ultra Instinct. It just looks cooler, and I think it has more iconic moments. Master Ultra Instincts, it's cool, but not as cool as its Sign form. Alright, next up we have Broly in his wrathful state, or fury state. Yeah, I like to put it in Super Duper, but I don't know where. I have a soft spot for Broly, yeah, I'll put it above. Uh, actually, yeah, sure, right there. So, I really like the concept of this form. It's basically using the power of the great ape in human form. Like, the whole thing with great apes is that it's like the Saiyans, I believe it says that the Saiyans are 10 times stronger than they normally are in their great ape form. And Broly gets to use the form in his human form. And I like how there's different changes to it. Like, he has yellow eyes, he has the wild hair, it's got the bulkier appearance. He's basically it looks like a prototype version of Super Saiyan 4, and that's a good thing. I definitely like the callback to Super Saiyan 4. I think it's just very nice, simple design, simple concept, and it's executed very well. I love the fight he has with Goku and Vegeta in the form, mostly Goku. I think it's after he powers up into this form, like that's when Vegeta stops fighting him and Goku steps in to take his turn. But yeah, it's really cool. And I really like Broly. I like this version of Broly especially. I think he's a really cool character, and I hope he shows up more in the future, because he's only ever showed up in that movie now, and he hasn't showed up since. But I do very much enjoy Broly in his Fury state, or Wrathful state, however you say it. I just think it looks cool. It's a nice, simple concept, and a nice, simple execution. Very nice. Alright, Legendary. To close off, we have Legendary Super Saiyan. I guess you can say this is Legendary Super Saiyan. It's kind of like, you know, Broly and, like Broly in the original movies and then Broly in Super. I'll put it here, I guess. It's in the cool. It's in cool. I don't really know what to say about this one. I mean, it's definitely iconic to Broly. Like, Broly wouldn't be Broly if he didn't have this form. Really. And he rocks the form pretty well. Quite intimidating in it. And he just knows, he knows how to get stuff done and fight in this form. I just think it's really cool. It fits Broly as a character very well. It's pretty much the correct version of Ultra's Super Saiyan. Like, it's that, but unironically, as Team 4-Star once said. Shout out to Team 4-Star. So yeah, it's a cool form. It's nice. I enjoy it. So that is pretty much it for this Dragon Ball tier list. We got Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan God at the top. I like how all of them are from forms from different eras of the series. We have Super Saiyan Rose, Kaioken, the Wrathful State, Ascended Blue, or Evolution, or whatever you call it. Ultra Instinct Sign and Super Saiyan 2 and Super Duper. We have the Mastered Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan 3, Legendary Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Yeah. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Careful, I'll bite my tongue saying these names. Goku actually did that in the manga once. Super Saiyan Blue, the Great Ape form, and Gohan's potential unlocked form. Untapped potential is Ascended, Vegeta, and the Filthy Monkeys with Super Saiyan Rage, the Gold Ape, and Ultra Super Saiyan. Sorry, it's just, sorry to Trunks fans, but yeah, he gets the short end of the stick with transformations. I don't really hate them, but they're just like, I don't hate those forms, but they're just like, you don't really do much with those. It's not really much of a point in those. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope everybody has a good day, take it easy and stay safe. I hope y'all enjoyed this tier list, and let me know what your thoughts are, like what your favorite Saiyan transformations are, as well as your favorite Smash Brothers newcomers in the last ones, I forgot to actually say, let me know what your favorite newcomers are in the Smash Brothers one. But let me know that, and let me know your favorite Saiyan transformations in this one. Yeah. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and hope y'all are ready for more tuners to come. I don't have any other ideas in my head right now, but I'm sure I'll think of something. I'm sure I'll pull something out my butt, and it'll be Bully's first. Alright, so, yep. See y'all next time. Bye.